I was thinking, I want to understand a bit more why Muslims do believe in Islam and why that they believe what they believe. What's your like?
Hmm,
What's your
that's a good,
expectations?
that's a good question. You don't you live in Albania? Like that's mainly Muslim country, I think, I believe.
Yeah, yeah,
Majority
mainly,
Muslim. Are they
yeah.
mainly Sunnis or like Shias?
No, Sunni.
Sunni. So
No,
yeah.
I don't think we have Shia. I haven't seen a Shia yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's. I think there's. Okay then. Where is that? Let me just give me a second. So you want to
So
know why am I Muslim or why I follow Islam?
yeah, yeah. The like, what's yeah, 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 yeah. You can start from there. I don't want to like bombard you.
Okay, like there's many reasons why I prefer Islam over other religion. So you know, like my ancestors, they were obviously converted to Islam like 1,000, maybe like 900, 800 years ago or something. So we've always been Muslim, and I don't really know anything different, like other than Islam. Like some people will be like, you know, my country, like I'm from originally from Bangladesh, so they're mainly Muslim as well. So for me, Islam is more like a cultural thing. Like our family is, my family is Muslim, my cousins are Muslim, my neighbors are Muslims. Everyone, everywhere I turn, they're all Muslims. You know, there are like other religions, there's Christians, there's Hindus, there's Buddhists, mainly Buddhists in my country, often like Muslim and whatever. But for me, Islam is, it makes sense to me, you know, to believe in one God, to believe. Yeah, sometimes I think like, why do I follow like an Arabic prophet? Like why don't I have a prophet in my own language or like my own country? But you know, it makes more sense to me that I follow Prophet Muhammad because he came like, well, we say that he came for all of humanity or all of mankind. So that means for him, for Muhammad is like, he is the same for me than he is for a Brazilian, he is for a Chinese, he is for an African, it's anyone in Africa. So we see him as like a universal person, you know. We don't see him like he's an Arab. We don't see him as like somebody specific for a nation. That's, I think this is how Christians see Jesus. Like, you know, there's white people who follow Christianity. There's like, black people that follow Christianity because they say like Jesus is for everybody, like that. So yeah, that's one reason. But my main reason is because like I have an imam. Like my favorite imam is Abu Hanifa.
Who is that?
I don't
Sorry,
know if you know him. Abu Abu Hanifa. You know
Abu
who he?
Hanifa. I
Yeah,
heard that name, but I don't
he
know about
is
that.
okay. Sunnis have four imams of jurisprudence of like Islamic law. He is one of them. Then we have Malik ibn Anas, we have Imam Shafi and Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. They're all related to, not blood related, but like they're all students of each other or they all know each other. So for me, like personally like feel connected to Abu Hanifa. Like I think he was a great human, a great
Okay.
man, and you know he always, it's more like a personal thing because I think if he's Muslim, then I should be as well because I feel he, I don't know, I feel like he is like my Jesus, you know? I can't explain it. It might be blasphemy to you, but like I feel like that's how I feel for him. And I've been following him since the past 9, 10 years now, maybe. Like I study his life more than anybody's, and I feel like he kind of taught me how to be a good person.
Okay. So
So I think
10
like,
years. Sorry, 10 years since you got in it in Islam, because you know
yeah,
when we're born, like we can be born Hindus and anything, but like 10 years since you got into it, right?
yeah. I
Oh.
mean, I was born Muslim, but he made me like more into the religion, maybe like teach myself. Like I used to like study religion a lot because I wanted to know like what the story is, like why, like I don't need to be Muslim, like I have no reason to be, but I want to be because I want to know like what's the reason. So like this person Abu Hanifa, like he died, you know, he was killed, like he was murdered by the caliph of the caliph, you know, um
Is it?
Abu
Oh, I didn't
Jafar.
know that.
Yeah, he was killed
Sorry,
by the
did you?
caliph, like the
Sorry, did
Abbasid.
you're Sunni, right? You're Sunni, right?
Yeah, I'm Sunni. Well, I was
Okay,
born in
no,
Sunni and Shia family.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Abu Hanifa, like he was killed by the caliph of it. He was against the Abbasid. He was against the Bani Umayyad. You know, they were ruling. They were, they were what do you call them? Empires. You know, Muslim empires, and they hated each other, but they all wanted him to be like, you know, do you know what a qazi is or qadi, like an Islamic judge.
No. Where,
So
which
he
country is that? In your
in
country?
in Iraq,
Oh, in Iraq.
basically. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
no,
So
I don't know much of the stories. That yeah.
he basically like his life story changed me as a person, and I value him, and I value what he stood for. So that's why I feel like that's why I am a Muslim. Really, like things like Prophet Muhammad, Ali, Hassan, Hussein, like all these things, I don't think about much. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, he inspired me to become a better person. He was tortured and he was killed because he didn't stand for injustice, you know, and that's really like a brave and noble thing for me. And he said like, and you know, he was a very rich man. He was super rich. He was a merchant as well. And I feel like I'm preaching to you about this one person, but he is the reason why I feel like I feel close to Islam and I
Yeah,
want to
like
follow the
they're
religion.
like we call our heroes. We call the seeds of the church, and yeah, same as you. You look at a hero, and yeah, you get. I just wanted to see what's like how you make sure for your salvation in Islam. What's the steps you have to do to take? I know to believe in one
Salvation.
God. I don't. I'm not a pagan either. But uh, what do you mean? Yeah, salvation. Sorry.
Okay, so like we have to believe in Allah, monotheism, and then we need to believe in Nabi Muhammad as well, and that is it. Literally, that is the only thing you need for salvation. I feel like you don't need to have anything else.
But we sin every day. That's what I'm saying. We sin every day.
Yes, but you can just ask Allah forgive me, and He will forgive you.
But how do you know that? That's what I'm saying. That, because
Oh,
I don't.
you
I
don't
want to
know.
be
You
sure
don't.
to go to heaven. I don't want to be question marks there.
Mm,
you know.
I am not sure. Like we like the way I'm taught is if you ask Allah for forgiveness, He will forgive you. Like you don't need confirmation. You don't need to get like revelation from Him, like a dream or something that tells you He's forgiven you. Like you do a sin and you say I'm sorry, and then as long as you say you won't do it again, your sin is forgiven. I don't know. Like
How
I
do you
never think about
know?
this.
How do you know? That's why I'm asking Muslims because I'm not doing nothing. I'm just asking today. So why? How do you know
You
that?
just
Like,
okay. I don't know. Like we don't know. We don't know if Allah's forgiven us. The
Allahu
only
alam.
thing, yeah, Allah. Yeah, I don't know. Like we just said, Allah forgive me, and He forgives you. Literally.
But does he
That's
says in your ear, I forgave you?
no, no, no. You just say, Allah forgive me, like Astaghfirullah, and that's it.
Okay. You know, for a man, there can be temptation there because there's some things they offering. As you're a lady, I'm gonna ask you. As for a lady, what do you get in heaven? What do you get inherent in heaven?
Hmm. I don't think we get anything. We just get to experience heaven.
That's gonna be boring. No, I mean no, sorry. It's like, but you have a relationship with the Creator, right?
Yeah. I'm
Or
actually not that
we not.
religious. I'm not that
Yeah.
religious, as you can see.
No, it's
I
just
just,
these things they matters to everybody because that's why we follow the Creator. Otherwise, we be
yeah,
atheists, you know. And if there is a Creator, he's gonna try and like connect to his people because he didn't just connect us and then to hell
yeah.
with them. No, you know, if he created us, he created us for a purpose. So what is our purpose at the end?
Muslims say our purpose is to worship Allah and follow Prophet Muhammad. So imagine Prophet Muhammad imagine we were in the time of Jesus, okay? So we have like a level. So we think Prophet Muhammad is the last one. So as long as you believe in the Shahada, there is a hope. We have hope. We live in like we are in hope that Allah will give us paradise. We don't know. We are not certain. It's just we are in hope.
Hello there.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. How are you, brother?
Yeah, bro, I'm cool.
Good. How is Ramadan going?
My mother tongue is Malayalam, second English, third Kannada.
Sorry. Can you go again?
My mother tongue is Malayalam, and second my knowledge English. No, sorry, knowledge in language English. Third one is Kannada. I'm South Indian.
Ah, okay. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, bro. You are from Albania?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Okay, okay. Albanian. Yes. Is it Arabic country or is it Europe?
Yeah, it's in Europe. It's near Greece and Yugoslavia, near Kosovo.
Okay,
You know Kosovo, yeah?
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Is it earlier part of Russia, USSR?
Oh no. We're too far from Russia. We're closer to North Africa, like Greece, than Russia. Russia is up north.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
no.
okay.
We're near
That,
Adriatic Sea.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Albania, I heard when World Cup time football team, that time I hear Albania and that time only. Means,
Oh yeah. I think one time we went on the World Cup. Yeah.
yeah,
And there is many Albanians who play for Switzerland as well. Swiss team.
yes.
Yeah. Brother,
I like
are you
incident.
are you a
Yes,
devout
tell me.
are you a devout Muslim?
Yeah, I'm Islam, and somebody is saying you are not Muslim. Okay, maybe I'm not, but I'm Islam. Part of Islam. I'm Allahist.
You are sorry what? What?
I'm part of Islam. I'm Islam, and I myself I'm saying Muslim, and my thought is different from others. I didn't find any other person similar my thought, but I didn't find.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Allahist. Allahist.
Allah wish. Okay. Okay, that's a new one for me too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, can you explain a bit, please?
Yeah, it's thinking is some history. Prophet Muhammad personal life is not accepting, should not accept. Prophet Muhammad is a messenger of God, but he is not ideal person. It is the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
And second thing is we don't have prayer. 5 time prayer we don't have. We have fasting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and some thought and all known men are also equal, not only male, non males also equal, means which means ladies and LGBTQ all are equal. That's it.
Okay. So you don't accept hadith
It means I'm taking it as a history.
history? Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But do you accept all the Quran, right?
No, I'm not accepting all Quran. I'm
Okay.
accepting only Allah words only. I'm accepting. I'm believing in Quran, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala words and Muhammad Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. His words also inside in Quran. I'm believing so.
Okay. Are you closer to Ahmadiyya or no? Ahmadiyya is different sect.
Yeah, yes, yes. They are also different. They have another prophet also.
Yeah, I read about him a bit because, yeah. All right. And do you mind if I ask you what's your spirituality in there? How do you think you will go to heaven?
Okay, okay. That thing also some different, and I'm believing in heaven. I'm not believing hell. Okay, means Allah is love person. He never make struggle to us. Okay, that's why I'm believing Allah didn't create hell. That's one thing. And for getting heaven, what we have to do that help you have to help others. Some example, one example I'm saying. One day I visited one of the clubhouse. One blind person is pastor. He's Christianity pastor, but he's blind, and some he want to teach somebody Bible. That time I helped him. Means if saying chapter, verse number, and chapter number, when he's saying that time I'm taking it from my mobile, and I was installed POC Bible. Then I am saying that meaning of them, and trying to just saying Bible to them. That also I'm thinking it is also ML because of his blind person. I'm helping others who doesn't matter, but we don't support any thieves.
No,
Okay.
I understand that. I understand because somebody else to come in, and I don't want to like because somebody maybe don't like you and you don't like them. I don't want to confront anybody like in a bad way. I'm just gonna ask them as well. But I just wanted your short answer, like for your, how do you strive to go to heaven? This is the most important
Yes.
thing because we
Oh,
all strive to go to Allah. So how do we get to Allah? What's like you know?
okay. Means best thing with niyat. Innamal amalu biniyat. All amal want niyat. If you are having going to food, say Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. It is amal. If you are going work, say Bismi. If you are going to anywhere, say Bismi. That will be amal. Like that, whatever we are doing. If I am talking with you, debating with you, that also amal. If I say niyat. Okay.
Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, how's it going?
Hello,
I've
brother.
been
How are you?
raising my hand for a long time. How are you, Albanian?
Yeah, I'm
How's it
good,
going?
man. I'm blessed. You okay?
Great. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty good. Uh,
Nice, man.
you want me to tell you why I'm a Muslim?
Are you a Muslim first?
Yeah, I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah, yes.
Are you Sunni?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's clear of the way.
Yes. And I'm proud of that.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, as long as we're comfortable, that's nice. And no, I just wanted to know, yeah, why you're Muslim and how do you strive to get to heaven? Like, inshallah, one day we're gonna meet God, and you know, so yeah.
Well, you want me to tell you why I'm a Muslim and
Yeah, you can start from
stuff like
there.
that?
Why did you like uh, become Muslim? Why? When? Why? And yeah,
I was
anything you want really. It's not
well, I
like
didn't become
it's
Muslim because I
free
thought about
speech.
it. I was born a Muslim. I never thought about it. But then when I grew up, I said, well, hold on a second. I'm a man, and Islam gives me a lot of rights. So what should I complain about, right? I mean, if I was a woman, I would totally leave that religion. But I'm not a woman, so for men, it's a safe heaven. I think Islam is a safe heaven for men. So I'm allowed to marry 4 women if I can afford it. If not, I can practice polygamy, which I can have multiple women outside marriage, which, as you can see, it's allowed in Islam. Yeah, there's a lot of things that is perfect for men. So I don't see a reason me as a man to live religion, right?
And how do you strive to get there, to get to heaven? What do you do, like, not to fail
Oh, I was
in a
not talking about
sin?
heaven.
Yeah, no, I'm asking you now.
Oh, how do I go to heaven? Oh, there's a lot of ways. If I the first thing that takes me to heaven is jihad. Jihad in so many different ways. Well, basically, jihad is struggle to spread the religion, and I am participating in that struggle. If I'm powerful enough, I'll struggle towards I'll do jihad towards violence too. But at that time, I don't think I'm capable of doing this, so I'm doing it here. Yeah. And that's when I can go to heaven, yeah.
When you sin, I mean, we fell short, we sin, and then that separates us with holy God. So what do we do to repair that sin, to pay for that sin?
Well, basically, sin doesn't exist in Islam. It doesn't exist in a way that, like, what is sin according to Islam? Like, can you come up with something? Can you give me an example of a sin?
Oh yeah, stealing, killing,
Stealing. Okay, stealing is not a sin in Islam.
Raping a woman.
No, it's not a sin. Let's start from stealing. You have to be precise. Who do you steal from? If you steal from someone who's not a Muslim, you're not blameworthy. You cannot be blamed. It's only a sin if you surely believe that the person is a Muslim and you steal from him. That's when it becomes a sin. Other than that, there's no sin. As the Prophet says, "Man qala la ilaha illallah wa ya'budu ma." I don't remember the Arabic one. It says, anyone who says there is no God but Allah and that Muhammad is its prophet, their wealth and blood is forbidden for me. So if somebody doesn't say that, what is going to happen? So it means the conclusion is the blood and wealth is lawful for me to take. And there was an imam the other day I was talking to. I was asking a question to. I still have the video. Not of me, but he's talking to someone else. He recorded it. He's an ex-ISIS. He used to be in ISIS and he left ISIS, but he's still a Muslim. He has some disagreements with ISIS, like disagreements like ISIS shouldn't kill people with fire, for example. ISIS should just kill people, slaughtering them, right? He wasn't agreeing with the methods of slaughtering people.
Well,
right?
what's
That's
his
why
name? Do you know his name?
Yes, his name is Abu Muhammad Snay. Is yeah, Abu Muhammad Snay.
Oh, okay. Now I forgot. I forgot.
He speaks Persian and Kurdish. He doesn't speak English, or he speaks a lot like real good Arabic too.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And he told the guy that the guy says, I'm living in a Western country, which is basically majority of Western people are non-Muslim. So if I go to a supermarket and steal something, am I blameworthy? He says, no, because of this hadith that I said brought to you.
All right.
And there's other hadiths like أمرت أن أقاتل الناس حتى يشهدوا أن لا إله إلا الله ويشهدوا أن محمد رسول الله. And
So if I sin today and tomorrow I die before I do anything to pay for that sin, I'm not sure I'm going to Jannah, am I?
you will after you pay for what you did. So
No,
majority.
but maybe I can't. Maybe like I'm on motorcycle, I done something, I rush to get away from the police, and then I get killed, God forbid, and then where am I gonna go?
So you can when you go to the afterlife, it's based on the sin. If your sin is, for example, you stole something and then you died, right? You didn't have the time to repent. That way, you have in hell, you go to hell for a short amount of time to pay for your sin, and then you go to heaven.
Wow.
But there are some sins that they cannot be. You cannot go to heaven if you commit those things. For example, if you make shirk, if you say there's other gods other than Allah, for example, that sin cannot be forgiven.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Sure.
Cheers. Cheers.
Sorry, Albanian Prince.
No,
I
no, it's good. It's good. Sorry, I thought
came
he
back
wanted
up.
to speak. That's why, you know.
It's all right. Maybe he wants to speak. Maybe his internet is not good. But I
Yeah.
came back to ask you something. You're not a Muslim, right?
No, I'm not. No.
So, you're not like when I talk to you about Islam, you're not convinced. Like, do you have a problem with that at all?
No, no, I don't have a problem. It's just I'm asking you, but I just don't feel. It's not like by feeling because we feel differently every day anyway. It's not by feeling, but it's just I don't see it like how he's gonna get me to heaven because I might fail. There is a chance to fail. Do you understand me? That's why
Yep.
I want to be like 100%. If I'm going to heaven, I want to be like 100%. I want like the Creator to tell me exactly what I should do or must do to get to
Well,
heaven.
have you ever heard about the concept of Ashara Mubashirin?
No, what's that?
Ashara Mubashirin are the 10 people who are, what do you call it? Promised by God to go to heaven immediately. And these are 10 people who are the companions of the Prophet. I can go name them all, the Ashara Mubashirin. So one of them, for example, Umar bin Khattab, Ali bin Abi Talib, or Uthman bin Affan, or Abu Bakr Siddiq, or Ibn Abbas, or stuff like that. They're Ashara Mubashirin, for example. And they're going to go to heaven immediately without any judgment. But if you want to
What did
see,
they do? Like why was that promised to them?
first of all, they were the closest to the Prophet. They'd seen the Prophet with their eyes. They were interacting with the Prophet personally. That's one of the things that can take you to heaven without any question.
Is that
And second of all,
how do you call them? His Khalifa, or you don't call it like that?
the four Khalifa are four of the Ashara Mubashirin. Ashara means 10.
Okay.
Mubashirin are the 10 that are promised to go to heaven.
Oh wow.
So the 10 people, 4 of them are the 4 Khalifa, like companions. And the other people too who are around the Prophet.
All
And that's
right.
one thing that's going to take you to heaven immediately. That if you've seen the Prophet and you believed in him. And also, if you after the Prophet, what can you do to get you to heaven immediately? As I said, kill for the cause of the religion. That's one thing that's going to get you to heaven immediately.
All right.
Yes.
I still I know they're gone, but it's no chance for me to see Muhammad anymore. So I still am not convinced because you know
There's no chance to see it. Yes.
It's like 50-50. You can say.
It's like, but if you die in the cause of spreading the religion, you're
Yeah.
gonna be one of those.
Yeah, but are you sure? Because if I take somebody's life, then I might condemn myself to hell.
No, if it's if the person is not a Muslim,
How do you know? Like because the Creator God gave us like certain time of years to live, and then we have like as long as we're here, we have a chance to repent, and probably the guy who you killing, probably he's going to repent next year or next 2 years. We don't know that. God knows. And then you kill him. You took his
That's right.
chance.
Yeah. That's a
Took
good
his
point.
chance, you know.
well,
So this
let's
is
talk
why
about.
we shouldn't think of taking people's lives
Do you
unless
know
they
Albania?
try to make us.
Under Islam,
It's just
yeah,
it's
under
where who to live and die, and also if you talk about apostasy, for example, if somebody apostates from the
3
religion,
days, yeah,
right?
they give them
You
3
don't
days.
kill them immediately. You don't kill them right away. If you're living in an Islamic state, if someone changed their religion, let's say, and found out by the state, there are steps that they have to take before the death penalty.
But
The
someone
steps are
they give them 3 days. Under so if someone leaves Islam and goes to the wali, right, the ruler, they'll give him 3 days in prison. He'll stay 3 days, and then they execute him. After 3 days, he has to.
the ulama of the mufassirin of Islam do not agree on that 3 days, but they agree on one thing. When you are in an Islamic state, right, and like of course you have mosques, right? You have imams in the mosques, and there are special imams that appointed by the state of Islam, right? And these are the people who do the Sharia, who are the lawyers in the land. What they do is they're not gonna go to the apostate and say, "We're gonna kill you straight away." They're gonna say, "What doubts do you have about Islam?" They're gonna ask him 3 times. Says, but for example, if I say I have this doubt, they're gonna clean it for him. They're gonna clear it. It says, "Do you still have the doubt?" It says, "Yes." They're gonna clear it one more time. It says, "Do you still have the doubt?" It says, "Yes." The third time when he says yes, then he's gonna be put to death.
Adam, I can say, Adam, I can vouch for this guy. At least he's honest. He's like, there was another guy on in London who spoke straight, like was Twana? What do you say? How do you say your name?
Go on, there you go. Yes.
Yeah. Well, at least, you know, because we got some lukewarm Muslims who don't accept many things that you say. You know, that's why I'm
Well,
saying.
they're hypocrites. They don't read that religion.
Yeah, well, the Quran as well calls them that. Yeah, thank you for pointing that
Yeah,
out.
but they're calling them munafiqun. You know.
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. At least I know where I stand. I'm lamb among the wolves. So you're the wolf, I'm the lamb.
I
When you
wanna ask you something. Was
So,
Muhammad?
since
I'm
when
joking.
did you become the lamb? I mean, in Christianity, what's the punishment for?
No,
in
not the
Old Testament?
punishment. Not the punishment. Like you say, you go to Jannah by taking life of somebody who doesn't want to convert, even if you give them 3 days. But even if you give me, I don't know, 80 years, I won't convert, because if I don't see my salvation there, why should I? You know, like I'm trying to be convinced, but like
It's
I
like
don't know.
you ask them, have you ever read the Quran?
Yes,
Do you know anything about chapter 9, verse 29?
yes,
It says, قاتل الذين لا يؤمنون بالله ولا باليوم الآخر
yeah, but
ولا يدينون دين الحق.
but
So
you
it goes
see
on and on.
that one is not scaring me.
Why not? It's like when an army of the Muslims go to a land that are known to be Christians, for example, right? First, you announce to them that we came to make you Muslim or rule over your land. If you resist, well, normally people are going to defend their land, right? If they do, you fight them until they're defeated. And when the Christians defeated, they still have a choice to become Muslim. If not, they can live, but they have to pay the jizya. You don't, yeah.
Okay, thank you, brother.
We
Thank you.
rule you, you pay the jizya.
Anything else you wanted to say?
No, you can ask Azad Mukri to talk
Yeah.
to you about it.
Okay.
Did you talk to this girl who's in the chat? Whatever, her name is whatever.
No, she couldn't stay, but there was another girl, Noor. She came. She spoke.
Okay.
Yeah. Noor. Was oh.
Was she sugarcoating Islam?
No. She's quite young. She only been following Islam for 10 years, and I was asking her. She was struggling with answers because many people haven't thought the questions I'm asking, so that's why. And the thing is, because she's a lady, I asked her, okay, for men, I know they're tempted to join Islam, like you told me as well, but for women, what do you get? And she thought a bit, and then she said nothing really, and she just smiled. But I don't know, man. You know, that's why I'm saying, you know, I want to be sure for my mom, for my sister, for my wife and daughter. You know what they gonna, you know, get after life. You know, that's why, you know,
Right.
to open
And if
eyes of the people.
she's married and like she's gonna get her husband. If she's not married, she's pretty much fucked up. That's it.
Well, that's not is that confirmed anywhere? Like,
Yes, if you don't.
she gonna get her husband?
Yes, you can give
But
you
is
her.
she gonna get her husband with some others, or just her and husband?
If her husband is as a Muslim going to heaven, her husband is gonna have 72 virgins plus his wife. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, that's a big promise.
Yeah. Yes. They can have 73 some, 74 some, whatever it's called.
Are you sure you're a Sunni?
Well,
I'm doubting you now.
why? Why is that?
No, I'm just joking with you. You can say, you can be honest. It's okay, you know. But just the way you speak, you either, you know, too radical or you don't care. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not here to judge anyone.
You've
I'm
never
just
talked to
asking
a jihadi
questions.
before?
No, no, not really.
Oh,
No,
that's the first time?
no. Oh, do you
Okay.
call yourself that?
Yes, sir.
Wow, wow.
A pure jihadi, yes.
But brother, why God brought us on this earth? Do you know why?
To worship.
Does He need our worship?
Does he? I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly. Because like prayer and worship is to keep us closer to Him, not you know, and to follow what He wants us to do. You know, and He created us. So if you and me are not creators, how can we destroy what you know, what God created?
Well, you get authority
From who?
from God through the scripture.
Which one? Islam, you mean? Yeah, exactly.
Yes, if you read the scripture, you get the authority.
So are you sure about it is from God and is not from anyone else, like man or
The Quran.
anyone trying to destroy the humanity on earth?
I mean, the Quran is a book written on paper, and paper is created from tree. So yes, I mean, when I'm talking about Quran, I don't talk about the physical one.
All
Yes,
right.
but that's all I have. That's all I have. I don't know what to do. Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Cheers.
Somebody send me private. I'll see you soon. All right.
All right. Cheers. Cheers. God bless.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hi. You all right?
Hey. Hi, Albany. How are you?
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm good. You okay?
Good. What is that? Why are you Muslim? Is it Ontario or just question?
No, just a question I'm asking
Well,
everybody.
I'm unfortunately I'm not Muslim. I just get out from Islam.
Okay. What are you now? Do you mind sharing?
What I am?
Yeah.
It's important.
No, it is with your sorry, with your faith, not with your.
No. Oh. Okay. No. Well, I don't believe any religion.
Mhm.
I'm free. I'm free. I don't believe any religion. Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because without religion, I'm a peaceful, more peaceful. The way I respect everyone. Are you Christian or Muslim?
No, I'm a Christian.
Okay, Christian. So if I'm a Muslim, I should say, okay, my religion is the best, which means you are not best. So that's discrimination. If I'm any religion, I supposed to be say my religion is best. So the other religions are not best. So the reason now I don't believe any religion is you are as a Christian or somebody as a Muslim. If you guys don't do violence and crime, as for me is the same thing. I don't care about religion, color, race, language, as long as respect the as long as a peaceful friend and peaceful and it's for me is the same. I love all the human being without all the thing because I don't believe any religion, really.
No. No, no.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, if people are righteous, if people are good, yeah. Well, there is nothing to worry about. It's just
Yeah.
the
I
the war is when we fail. That's all. When we
Yes.
fail.
You see that guy, the Tuana, he say he's a jihadi, which is mean he's a terrorist. Really, because the jihadis is a terrorist. Those Muslim is dangerous. They if they can if they have a power, if they have a power, if they whoever is not because I come from Muslim country, my background, my parent is Muslim, but I just don't. I study about religion. I don't believe any religion. So as a jihadist, as a Tuana like this, like ISIS, if they have a power, they can kill you as a Christian, or they right away they killed me because with no question, because I was Muslim, and then I just get out from Islam and I don't believe religion. So with no question.
Yeah, he
Why
told me.
why
He told me.
why they killed me and you? Because they say we're going to Jannah. Well, this is bullshit. Sorry about my language, but if God, why God, their God need killing people because they're gonna send them to heaven and give them 72 virgin? That's just bullshit.
Yeah,
It's
no, no,
idiot.
that's
Uh,
selfish. That's a selfish
it's
as well.
no, no. It's I'm saying Albania. I'm saying it. They are. That's
Mm,
religion.
mm,
Really, I don't know how you are with the Muslim community. You have a contact with Muslim people or not? Because I come from a Muslim country. Really,
mm,
that's a worst religion. Islam is the worst religion in the world. You know, it
mm,
cannot update. Look at the Christianity. If you go back to Renaissance, before Renaissance, the Christianity they do same thing. They killing people. They doing it. But after Renaissance, the update decay. Christianity is a religion is between you and God. You know,
mm,
if
mm,
you are Christian, I have a lot of Christian friends. If
mm,
you know, I have a lot of Christian friends. I live in America. I have a lot of Christian friends. I have a lot of non atheists. Atheists don't believe nothing. You know, and
mm,
you know, for them, if you go out from the Christianity, change your religion, convert to a Muslim, they don't care. But in Muslim, if you, as a me, mm, as a Muslim background Muslim, if I convert to Christianity, they can kill me right away with no question. Why? You don't have a freedom. You don't have a free choice. When you
mm,
become from parent, Muslim parent, you have to. They call you Muslim without. I say, hey, I don't choose any religion. I don't choose Islam just because of my parent is Muslim. So not mean I accept that religion, but they can
yeah,
kill me. So that religion is the worst religion.
yeah,
Now Islam is the worst religion. Look at the Islam those countries they are Muslim, the majority is the Muslim, or they run by the Muslim law. Look at Saudi
mm,
Arabia, look at all the Muslim, look at Afghanistan, look at Iran and Iraq, all Muslim countries.
yeah.
Even you know, they have violence, they have killing people, they have doing all these things. Look at the ISIS, how they killed, even they killed each other. You know,
Yeah,
Shia, Sunni, they killed each other. It's
yeah.
just violence, just crime.
This is why
Yes.
mostly I'm doing this because starting from a woman, I asked her,
Yeah.
and she 10 years in Islam, she
Hmm.
doesn't know her fate. I ask her,
Yeah.
I know for a man is temptation there, but for a woman, what do you get? She says, I don't know. This is why, but after they speak here, they're gonna think about it for themselves. I'm not, they're not gonna convert straight away. It's just they're gonna think, and even this jihadi, even
Yeah.
probably he's gonna start
Oh.
thinking. Do you understand?
No, no. That these guys. I wish these guys here because I know he's a Kurdish. I can talk to him in my language. You know.
Yeah, I read
Yeah.
his profile. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a Kurdish also. You know. So we are the
Oh,
speak
right.
same language, but I know these kind of people very dangerous people. People. You know. They
Oh,
can kill right away, and it's. You have to get close to those people, you know, the way you know them. Islam is a really crime. It's Islam really violent religion. It's a wild religion. Don't
mm,
no respect for humanity, no respect for nothing. Your Christianity, they can kill you. You have to pay jaza. Why? Why you have to pay taxes? Jaza. They call jaza whatever taxes. You know, like
mm,
you don't have a right. Like in Ramadan, in Muslim country, okay, it's for you Ramadan, not for me and you.
mm,
When me and you are Christian, so we have to respect the law in Muslim country. But when they come to to Christianity, Christian country like
yeah,
Europe, like America, when they tell,
yeah,
hey, you have to respect, you have to go by the rule, they say no, it's against democracy. This is
yeah.
bullshit, you know.
You
And
you're Islamophobe.
yeah, you know, so those
Yeah, yeah,
Muslim is really violence and wild religion. That's
yeah.
why look at the Muslim countries. How are they? You know,
Do you
they
mind?
are very
Do you mind if I ask you where
sure.
are
Yeah.
you with the creator? Do you still believe in the creator, right?
Well, that's a different, creator. And if you study and you study about, science, so
Hmm.
I don't believe some God created me as a Adam Hawa, the way Muslims say, or even Christianity say,
But what
because
though? What did it create everything? What who
cre-
created everything?
well, you have to study, you have to study the
No, no, not
science,
study. Like, let's. Me and you are not intelligent. Let's think.
Mm-hmm.
Let's think a bit with like the experience we have. We're old
Yeah.
enough to understand few things. So, can something be without a being itself, without something to create it? Can a creation become by itself, as
Uh,
perfect as is this?
No, it's not. It's not be himself, but yeah, I don't believe that God created us. If you study, I'm just telling you, just to go
But who?
study by
Sorry, no,
science.
no, no. I'm not going to study because we can see that, like,
Okay, what do you?
okay, we
Okay,
can say
wait.
the Earth created itself, but
Yeah,
how did we
yes, yeah.
land here? How did animals land here, and
Just
everything
look
else?
at yeah. Just you have to study. I can't explain to you. Explain to you if you want to answer for those questions. You have to study. You have to
Yeah, but
study about that.
all this
Mm-hmm.
study, brother,
Phil?
are made from human. So,
Yes.
like,
Okay. Yeah.
but I deny, I forbid myself to believe that all this, as
Mm-hmm.
perfect as it is, with a human being and animals, it came just by itself. Just click your fingers and
Okay.
it came. So
Yeah.
I refuse to believe there is no God. This is
Right.
why.
Okay. So did you think?
A creator. You can call him a creator. You might be
Yeah.
offended to
Yeah.
call him a
Whatever.
God. Yeah.
No problem. You can call anything. So any you want. But you think someone create us? Who's that create us? Is a God? As a Christian, you call God. Muslim, what they call God, and why this God created so many different things? Why they create so many religion? Why he has so many rule? Or why there are so many God?
Okay.
Hmm.
No, no, there are not so many gods. People create gods like
Okay.
Israelites.
Yes. Yeah.
One second, brother. Well, Israelites, they were seeing God with their eyes during the night in a fire, in a cloud of fire, during the day in a cloud of, in a cloud. And so he was like opening the road for them during the desert, and they still sin. They had their eyes open, but their heart were shut. So they were like angry, and they were like, we want to go back to Egypt. We'd rather be slaves there than be free with God. And this and
Hmm.
that. See, they believed in a creator, they saw him with his eyes, and they still sinned. This is why
Hmm.
nothing satisfies us until we are in love with him.
Okay. So do you think someone created us as a creator or as a God? What do you think?
Not I think, I know, because I refuse to believe that I came by myself. I
Hmm.
cannot even travel 10 miles on my foot, let
Okay.
alone
Okay.
to come here by myself.
Okay. So you think someone who create us, that creator, where is how you know that things create us?
Creator
Why?
is the being itself who holds us on his hands, and he doesn't let us go until we perish. So, I
Oh, as a
mean,
he or she?
well, I call him he, or because Jesus, he called him he. So that's why I call him he. I mean, a
Okay.
guy who doesn't know God, he can call God it or
Uh,
something. But like
right.
me, I call God he, because Jesus is my Father in heaven, and he mentioned him multi times, and we see him manifest in his glory in the Old Testament, and then he comes and he fulfills it in the New Testament.
Yeah. Okay. So you think you believe Jesus is a God or he's a son of God?
Well, put it this way, Bart Ehrman, he says Jesus either was a lunatic, or I don't know what he puts it, or he was a fake. But he really believed on himself he was the Son of God, and that's why he was crucified. And he believes in crucifixion of Jesus, because Jewish people said, you are blaspheming by being a man, you calling himself to be the Son of God. That's why
Oh,
they crucified him.
okay. All right. Well, it's good for you, but myself, I don't believe any religion. I don't believe any those religion they call their God. Yeah, of course, some there some creator create all these things, but I'm not believing as a God or that God Christianity believe or Muslim people believe or other religion believe. But there's of course I believe in science and science, So
No, no,
yeah,
science is good. You know,
but the other thing,
science is good. The church has, yeah, sorry.
yeah, that's the things, I little bit better. I agree with the Christianity is because at least they are not killing people, they are not violence, they are not wild as a Muslim religion, and they don't care if you convert to other religion. At least they have a freedom choice, so that's why I respect Christianity, but I don't respect Islam as a Islam, not as a person. Like as a person, Muslim person, I respect them, but not because of a Muslim. I don't really I against Islam because it's a wild religion and all this is. But anyway, myself, I don't believe all the religion. But the only things, if Muslim, they cannot update Islam because they say that's a God message and is from God forever. So you cannot be forever that things. That 1400 years ago in Saudi Arabia, they create that stuff. It cannot work in a European country, in America, with the in 21st century. So in 21st century, if you tell the guy in Europe or in America, if you tell the guy just go kill some people non-Muslim, you go to heaven and God give you 72 virgin, they're gonna put you in jail and arrest you, and then they take you to the hospital. They say this guy is a sick. So it's like that. So yeah, I respect freedom for everybody, but I really against Islam. That's my goal, because it's killing a lot of people. Look at the Muslim world. Look at the Muslim world. The most danger violence and it's over there, and the most danger people is from them, as a killing people for no reason. All right, buddy. So
Can I ask you a question before you
sure,
go?
but I'm working.
Oh,
I'm working,
okay.
so I have a 15 more minutes. So it's my time is 10:45. So 11.
All
So I
right.
have to go back. So yes,
No,
yes.
I was just gonna ask, have you ever read any part of the Bible, or?
I read Bible, Old Testimony, New Testimony. I read Quran, and I read
Okay.
all these things. And I have a lot of friend Christian. They are going to church. Not is mean they don't believe Christianity. They are going to church. We are friends. We are all together, getting together. And when we're not working together, we can or we stay home. We're getting together. We're talking about all things. We respect each other, and they go into church, but we have some other friend American, we're not going to church, so we don't have any problem together. Yes, but I
Thank you,
read.
brother.
You're welcome. I read all Old Testimony, New Testimony, and Quran all together. And if you read the Old Testimony and New Testimony, you read the Quran, you can see 70% of the Quran is called from Old Testimony, New Testimony, but they mix with the Arab culture in Saudi Arabia 1400 years ago. If you read Islamic history, and then but as as I say, Islam cannot update. When you cannot update something, it's gonna
Yeah,
I'm not saying soon, but slowly it's gonna expire. It's gonna be
yeah,
expired because in 21st century, brother, in 21st century, you cannot. The guy, if he's stealing something, you cannot cut his hand by the Quran. If me and you stealing something, okay, because I'm hungry, because I don't have a nothing, because me and you, okay, we are hungry, we have to go in stealing food from store from somewhere, so they're gonna cut our hand. So you know what? We're gonna be handicapped. We're gonna be worse than that because we cannot work. They have to
yeah,
create the job. They have to give us job or something like that. There's that God message. It cannot work for 21st century and cannot work. 1400 years ago, when whatever they did is 1400 years ago in Saudi Arabia, but that constitution that cannot work anymore for humanity. So yeah, It's going to be expire one day. The way I see, there's many people, Muslim people, they don't believe anything. They don't believe anymore at that situation. Even the Muslim countries, when they run, like for example, Iran. I'm Iranian. In Iran, there's a Islamic government, but yeah, but they have a power. They're killing. They think, but Iranian people, they are secular society. If there is a chance, if they have a chance, if they have a choice, they vote for secular system. They not interested in Islamic law, my friend. That's why. Okay.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you. You're welcome.
sharing.
You're welcome.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Thank you. Thank you. Nice talk to you, and have a good time. Yeah.
God bless. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.